gentlemen, welcome to the new signing announcement for your Montpellier Herald Rugby Club. We have 17 new names joining your team for season number 2. So let's get stuck in and bring you the new names joining your team. 17 in, 3 out. Let's get things underway. At 126 mighty kilograms, the tight head prop, who is also a towering presence in any side. Please welcome signing number 1, Mohamed Bourgani. Another more recognizable name for signing number 2, another French local with a towering 206 centimeters high, the Log, Alexandra Flanquart. With 2 big boys already in the books, it's time to add a little bit of flair, and it's to Russia we go to welcome in Kirill Golunitsky. Every team needs a creative flair, and we go to England for the fullback / fly half extraordinaire, just 25 years of age and a rampant rating of 74. Welcome, Brent Heron! You want some X Factor here at Montpellier? Well, you're going to get it from the United States of America, bringing all the charm of the US of A. Capable on the left and on the right wing. It's none other than the rapid, explosive, lightning fast Carlin Isles. Experience, power, all the attributes of a leader in any locker room. Another French national star at just 25 years of age. He's tall, he's big, he's powerful, and he's a smart cookie. Welcome, Anthony Geelong. The games are won and lost in the front row, and this time we head to the land of Wales. We're welcoming the experienced and explosive, powerful, one of the best props in the world's game today, Wyn Jones. You've seen him during season 1. We brought in the injury cover, but today we welcome him back as full time. After 20 minutes of season 1 was enough to impress. Welcome back, Quentin Lespoux-Brats. Montpellier is going nowhere from its French roots. That continues on as we welcome the first of many scrum halves to join the team. 26, nippy and exciting. It's Anthony Merrick. Not one scrum half to add to the side, no. We jump in with 2, and it's to Uruguay we go to bring in the experienced Augustin Omarche. Excitement plenty already in this Montpellier side, but you want more, we know you want more, and that's why we head to the Italian folk to bring you Eduardo Padovani. No team in World Rugby is complete without a little bit of Kiwi flavour. Scrum half, depth, explosive, powerful and fast. This guy makes things happen. Welcome along, Augustin Poo! Boy, oh boy, I tell you what, we have X Factor throughout this team now, and it's to Wales we head yet again for our second Welsh import player. One you'll know now, and one you will know for a long, long time. At just 20 years of age, both wings capable of setting the world alight. It is the one, the only, Lewis Rees-Simmons! And we are not done yet. There are still big names to come. Let's carry on into the back row. You said we need out-and-out power for that number 8 position. We looked far and wide, and it was the big man locally from France, 26, 110 mighty kegs to go along with almost that 2-meter height as well. We welcome Fabian Sanconi. Now it would not be a signing announcement video with at least one big name superstar to join the ranks of Montpellier. And it's to the midfield we go, to the Rugby World Cup champions that we go to welcome in Jan Serfontaine. With a couple of front rowers leaving the team this season, an area we needed to bolster was replacements at loose head especially. We keep things local, we keep things with the best in the world, and we welcome in another Frenchman to the side, 25, big power and a big man as well. Expect big things this season from Emerick Citano. And finally, last but certainly not least, back to the land of England we go. Another Englishman joining the ranks, just 24 years of age. Another fly-half option who can also move into that midfield. A playmaker, a finisher, an all-round great guy. It is Harvey Skinner! And that, my friends, is your new look Montpellier Herald Rugby Club. We did let 3 members depart this season as well. So it was with great thanks and all the best we give out to Foletta, Ariayo and Cabral who have departed this season. Also joining them was Verhaag, who was not interested in signing a new contract. Let's call him a greedy bugger. Plenty more players were instead and plenty more players were chased, but contract negotiations were never the most simple thing to go about. And we lost some good names, but we've also picked up some absolute superstars. If you're tuning into the channel often, you may well know that we had a stream here a couple of days ago in the weekend with our pre-season matchups and of course our signing announcements. I'll bring you some highlights from that stream. It had terrible audio, so I'm going to go over it again with you, and you can see my reaction in the corner live as it happened. But let's be honest, we'll improve that audio a little bit and go off something a little bit better. Let's see out how they went. We took on 2 very, very tough opponents in those pre-season games. It was Toulouse and Lyon. Tough games, but a good way to start our season. That is insane. I can't believe I just did that. So it was the only game of pre-season. We were on the road up against Toulouse, the team that finished inside that top 3 in season number 1. Now, my ugly mug is in the way. You can't actually see the last 3 players of our team. But overall, we picked pretty much everyone new in this lineup to try give them a chance, let them out to the team and see what they could do. I wasn't expecting much against this Toulouse side, but this is a good chance for Montpellier to show just where they were up to this season. And our first highlight kicks off with a scrum feed to Toulouse, and this was where they were dangerous in the set piece, inside our 22, and tries we made to stop them. We could not do it. The only try of the preseason going to Gomain as he finally rumbled the way over. So close to the line there on the initial break, but a little scrum half went up and over, close to the line, a little pick and go, and he was far too hard to stop. And you can see straight away on my face here on the stream, live, it was nothing but disappointment. Thought we were doing better than that, but expected no less against a team like Toulouse. They were good on the bus there, made an easy break, a pick and go. You just can't tackle a man that close to the line. And that was the start exactly that Toulouse were looking for. Zach Holmes, he nailed the conversion as well to make it 7-0 after, well, not very too long in the match either. 20 minutes in, Zach Holmes, 7-0, Gomain and Holmes with the points. We were not to be outdone though, and it was, I think, our greatest try of pre-season. A break from Heron and a bust to keep in support of Serfontaine, and we were inside the 22 of Toulouse. Quick ball. Here he is, firing out wide to Heron once again, in behind the defence, quick hands, scatter the Fed, Padovani! Oh, that was a cracker of a try. Great to see the fullback up joining the line as well. Padovani's defensive play, not the greatest, but we've seen throughout these pre-season games that his work on attack, well, let's be honest, was simply sublime. Great try scoring opportunities from the Italian. He made things happen. Heron and Skinner, very good as well. Love that interplay between the three new signings, and we were back on the board and ready to get back into this game. The conversion, sadly, from Heron, well, it wasn't the greatest. It did fly astray as he lined this one up, but all in all, we were on the board after half an hour, and we had some points on our backs. So really messed this one up completely. Too early on it, shaves it off slightly to the left, but poor old Heron, not to be outdone at 7-5. And just like our opponents, Toulouse, we were not to be outdone on the set piece either. Here's Pulu, Golonitsky running it to Skinner, Skinner out to Serfontaine. Look who's outside him. You know who it is, Padovani. Look at this though. Oh, what a pass inside to Heron. And he dots down with a fantastic try. Creates one, sets up and scores the next. And Padovani, what an outstanding signing he's been. Involved on attack, which is something we've not seen from our fullback, Bothier, in the past. More solid defensively, but so good here, flicking it in. Great try for Heron, and you gotta love the work of Padovani as well. This time though, Heron much better off the tee. He stood it up, struck it well, and added a very tasty and very required extra 2 points to our tally, as you can see by the time we were about to head to the break, and we were heading there with the lead in our back pocket. 12 points to 7. Montpellier leads. But it's never as clean and dry as that. As you know, it seemed like Toulouse are going to come firing back. And as we hit almost the hour mark again, the set piece is where they are most dangerous. And they used it well, the line out. Mauling forward metre after metre. We tried to spin them to the sideline there. Willems are doing well, but once they freed the backs, look at all this space. Massive room to work. Numbers defensively, we were outdone. Padovani committed, but left a huge hole for Bonival out wide. And the fullback finished with a plum to make it 12 points apiece. And this game was going nowhere. Easy finish out wide. Poor Padovani tried his best on defence, but was never going to get there in time to finish the job. Just quick hands, making use of the space. Look how well they did there. Support play, Padovani outnumbered, and Bonival, great try. And Toulouse were back in the game. Well, certainly, they could be back in the lead here with Zach Holmes off the tee. And you know what? Poor Zachy boy, he does not miss many. And he made this one an easy extra 2. And he gave Toulouse the lead, 14 points to 12. And I was thinking, maybe we've given it a good nudge, it might not be enough. But hold on to your hats. And I tell you, hold on to them very firmly. Look at the clock. We're 79.5 minutes in. We've got a scrum feed. And look what we do. Omache's on at scrum half. We go for a set piece. The one you guys all say is brilliant. 80 minutes is up. Heron gets the ball out wide. Punts it. Looking for who else but the Russian superstar of Golonitsky. And he runs like a rapid rabbit. He goes down the wing. Fans on Bonival. And what an amazing try. Oh, Golonitsky puts himself into the record books, into the fan favourite section here at Montpellier. A sublime try. I mean, we've scored some crossfield kicks before, but that was ridiculously awesome. Heaps of space, heaps of speed. Fullback comes across. Get out of here! Not on my watch, says Golonitsky. And you've got to love the impact of the Russian. Absolutely brilliant. We've won the game. We lead by 3 with a kick to come. Outstanding. Absolutely. You can see by my live face at the time, I was pretty chuffed. I was quite happy actually. Golonitsky blew my mind. He was my man. I went for him early in the transfers and loved it. 19-14, Montpellier do the unthinkable, and we've defeated Toulouse in our pre-season opener. And you know what? I couldn't be prouder of the boys. What a start to our pre-season. Hopefully, we can transition that on into the real thing. Hopefully, when we get to it. But a great start, 19-14. Montpellier, the win over Toulouse. So on to game number 2. We were back at home this time. Our last pre-season fixture, as usual, Rugby Challenge screwed up the first 2. Technically, we've never actually played the first. It never actually even happened. Don't even ask. It was so strange. Watch the stream if you want to see what happened there. Really, really weird stuff happened. But we took on Lyon. Game number 2. Made some changes. The Retiz is back. Boffier's back. And Gundaby's in there. Delmayru, Pelag, Kamada, Wedrago, Capelli's in there. Hamaraj, Scarado. We really did mix it up here, trying to give everyone a run. We almost did. I think one scrum half was left out of the options for getting a start, which we will probably see him off the bench in the regular season, and that was Merrick, who sat out completely. No game time for him, sadly, but we've got depth there, no doubt about that. Their team looks fantastic. Bastardo, Soparanga, Natai, jeez, it looks good. And it was the visitors who got off to the better of starts as well. Inside our half, we got the turnover through Retiz, who swiftly lost it again and broken play. Just like that, Lyon make us pay big time. It's a big bust out wide, just ankle tapped. It was 3-on-1. He should have committed to a pass there a bit earlier, but they still made us pay. Jack Heenan going to the corner. Big, powerful run by a big, powerful man. And that is difficult to stop. We go down 5 points to 0. Jake Heenan with the try. And I thought, I was on a high after the win over Toulouse. Swiftly, we got put straight back down to earth. How good they were from the start. Bastardo there at number 8, taking the hit up. Good offload. Heenan doing the rest and charging his way over the line. Conversion as well, as you expect from players of this calibre. Lema Sopoaga on the tee. And he makes no mistake about it either. Sopoaga, quality player. Of course, we all know about him, former Highlander as well. Slaps it over, 7-0, Lyon lead. But as we have done this pre-season, set piece has been something we've actually come away with some relative success of. Pelag went on a little adventure here and got really close to the line. Sniping run showing just why he is still our number 1 scrum half in this team. We use the forwards as we always do. We use them well. Kamara with a big charge, fending off one, carrying the second, and just like that, we were back in the game. 7-5, kick to come, and we know just what we can do off the tee as well. Kamara's such a good player, powerful as well. Pelag showing, we saw a bit of Pulu, we saw a bit of Mache as well, but boy oh boy, that little cameo from Pelag, he just continues on that amazing work of the season before. Gotta love it. Pelag the assist, and Kamada the try. Boffier was on the tee. We also got some injuries as well throughout these games. Amazingly, none of them long-lasting. So 3 injuries per match, and none of them lasted more than the game. Heron went off in this one, hence why Boffier was on the tee. And we know what he does. He slaps him over. 7-7. The game changed drastically here in the second half. It was all tied up. It had been for a long time before we've seen some real work. Sanconi doing what we've seen in previous seasons by our back rowers charging up. But we lost the ball quickly after as well. Getting it straight back. Frankart doing the job. Delmayru. And here is Skinner. The new boys showing what they're capable of. Skinner doing something a little bit different. Retiz there in a flash. Secures the ball. Retiz, he is always clever. Short side. So much room. Wedrago in the corner. Montpellier take the lead for the first time. Simple stuff. Skinner doing well. Breaking the line. Grubbering through. Doing things well. But it was a work of Retiz, and of course the finish from Wedrago. Look at Retiz. I thought he might have given a little bit more of a nudge there. Could have gone in the line and would have scored the try. But sadly, he couldn't do so. Wedrago there on hand. Quick ball off Pelag. Try time for the Montpellier side. Boffier off the tee. As we know, very, very good. But it wasn't just that one try that really changed the face of this game. This period completely changed this match. And I feel against a team like Lyon, this could make or break our season later on in the year in a similar sort of match where we can just dominate passages of the game like this. Montpellier puts it over. It's 14-7. Everyone's happy. Everyone's about to get even happier as well as Lima Sopawanga goes back to halfway. You know what's coming, don't you? We should have finished this highlight by now, but no, we're still going. Garado finds way to Lago. Look at us go. Again, short side, no defense. Pelag slow as a cow, but gets eventually to Damero. Look who it is. It's Ratigues. Step inside. Bango. See you later. Fenn as well. He's gone. It is one of the great tries. Padovani did it in the first game. Ratigues in the second. He left for dust. A second rower. I know, it's not as impressive as it looked in the first place, but there was a lock covering at the back there. It looked awesome though. Dameru back, getting the try assist. Watch this. Bang, step, there he is. That is a second rower, a number 5. You'd expect Ratigues to skin him all day, every day as well, and he did exactly that. Great try though. Put us up by 19-7, and you saw where he scored it. You know that Boffier is going to make those extra 2 points, and he doesn't disappoint, does he? Nope, he snuffed it over. Well, the game was running down to an end, and it was just 1 minute to play, and it looked like Lyon might be doing something. Lucas was on the field, and look at this from Dameru. What he's doing at the back, I don't know, but it was amazing. And that was full time as well. What a way to finish. Lyon pushing to the corner, not good enough. We did the job, we did the deed, and look, you see the excitement on my face was plain to see. I was pretty happy with that. Convincing on the scoreboard, but if you watch that full game, it wasn't quite that convincing. Lyon wasted a lot of chances, but we managed to put them away 21-7, and a very good win. A very good performance from Montpellier, and a lot of those regulars coming back and showing just why they are the regulars. And of course, all that sets us up for game number 1 of the season, which will be coming to you on the regular days of this week. Clermont, they are our first opponent. We're at home. Montpellier looking to kick our season off against one of the toughest opposition in the league. We've got a tough season ahead of us. A lot of big games. We've got Europe yet again, which we've seen a little bit of our opponents. We'll get to that when it happens. But first things first, all you need to know is round 1. Clermont, I'll see you for it. We've got a team ready to go, and we are ready to hit the ground running. 2 big wins in pre-season, a massive amount of new signings, and a massive amount of excitement of season number 2. I'll see you all for the opening game of the season. Clermont on the road to face Montpellier at home. Until then, though, thanks for watching and enjoy your Montpellier season number 2. Take care.